This is Actar's reviews, from anime to figures and beyond. Hey, this is Actar and welcome to Actar's Game Reviews. It's been quite a while since the last one, and I'm happy to present a new one. So today on Actar's Game Reviews, we'll be reviewing the DS game that was recently released, Dengeki Gakuen Cross of Venus. And just by looking at the characters that are featured in this game, how could any self-respecting otaku pass this game up? So today the review is actually going to be split into two sections. The first section, we're going to be reviewing the box, and yes, I got the SP box or special edition box or whatever you want to call it, and we're going to be reviewing whatever is included in the box, its contents, so on and so forth, in the first part of the review. And in the second part of the review, we're going to be reviewing the DS game itself. And so without further ado, let's take a look at the box. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if you actually recognized a number of the characters that are actually featured on the box cover. That's because each of them has their own series, comes from their own series, and this huge game is in one big crossover, and I suppose that's where the Cross of Venus, the Cross in Cross of Venus comes from. So let's take a look at the characters. We have Index from 2-Hour Majutsu no Index, Kino from Kino's Journey, Iriya from Iriya no Sora UFO no Natsu, Shana from Shakugan no Shana, Nogizaka Haruka from Nogizaka Haruka no Himitsu, Dokuro-chan from Bokusatsu Tenshi Dokuro-chan, Haruka Taiga from Toradora, and finally we have Misao Minakami from the series Asura Crying. And the two characters in front are the main characters, or I should say this is actually the protagonist, and he is effectively you in the game, and both of them are actually original characters created solely for this game. And this girl is Kizuna Katsugai, and she is the classmate of the main protagonist. And the main protagonist is unnamed, and so you give him a name at the beginning of the game. With the title in front, Dengeki Gakuen Cross of Venus, with some of the logos around the box, but other than that, it's not very significant. So all these characters are actually from their own light novel universe, as I've said before, and most of their light novels have had anime adaptations. And I'm actually happy to say that the anime version for Asura Crying has been recently produced and is currently airing in the spring season of 2009, and I can't wait to watch that. And this game has made me realize that all of the original series, all of the original light novels of the respective series were actually from the same publisher, Dengeki Bunko, and that would really help to explain the fact that why we've seen so many parodies of and references from each of the series in the various anime adaptations. Other than that, there's nothing much else to say about the front cover, so let's take a look at the rest of the box in closer detail. So at the sides of the box, we see the actual contents of the package. That's because this is actually a slipcase. And on the back of the box, we see the details of the game and the contents of the box set. First of all, we see how the game plays out. It's actually an RPG that has elements of arcade fighting game, and of course we have several light novel-esque scenes as well, with the CG done by a famous company, if I'm not wrong. Over here we have some Japanese text, and over here the information of the game, so on and so forth. And last but not least, the most important pulling factor of the SP box is that it includes four, and I say four, limited edition Nendoroid Petits, or Nendoroid Petits, depending what you want to call them. Without further ado, considering the fact that the top and bottom of the box doesn't have much to offer, let's take a look at the contents of the box. Alright, removing the slipcase, we get to see what's inside. And this is what is included in the box itself. Let me just move Shana out of the way here so we can get the entire thing in camera. We have this useless piece of styrofoam that is included to support this part, which actually has nothing in it. Over here we have the actual Cross of Venus DS game, DS game box I should say. And last but not least, we have this. Now this is the 4 limited edition or special edition Nendoroid Petits that come with the Cross of Venus SP set. Let's take a look at this box. We have the 4 main characters here. We have Haruka and Taiga, we have Shana, Kino, and we have Index. The logo here, Cross of Venus. Some Japanese text here, and the Nendoroid Petit logo over here. At the bottom, nothing much, and the sides and top, nothing much. And at the back, just information about the Nendoroids and Good Smile Company, the Good Smile Company logo over here. Like all other exclusives, I have to say, the box is in monotone color, and I still haven't found a reason for that, but I guess it has its own appeal. Let's open it up. And inside here we are presented with the 4 Nendoroid Petits, 4 exclusive Nendoroid Petits, and this cardboard separator. First off, we have Shana. We see that we have Shana, the cloak, so on and so forth. I tell you what, I'm going to open all these figures and we're going to be reviewing them individually. So hang tight, guys, and well, we'll be back soon. And we're back, and now that I've actually played with these 4 figures, opened them up, taken a good look at them, I can say that I am absolutely impressed with the figures. First of all, we have the standard quality that we've come to expect from a Good Smile Company figure, like for instance Figmas and regular sized Nendoroids, and also regular Nendoroid Petits. We have the fantastic detailing, the paint jobs, and the details on these figures are absolutely phenomenal. However, I'm sure some of you may be thinking, yeah, they're exclusives, and you know, they have 4, so I guess they're going to skimp out on the accessories. But no, they didn't. First of all, Index and Kino comes with their own removable headgear. That in itself is pretty cool. For Taiga and Shana, they actually come with their own unique accessories as well. First, for Taiga, she comes with an exchangeable headpiece and skirt piece. The skirt piece features a tail, and that's of course to put her in her palm top tiger motif. And for Shana, she comes with a removable cloak and of course a removable katana. Now each of these figures features the basic articulation of a regular Nendoroid Petite, and this is of course a Konata Nendoroid Petite with their arms, their heads are on ball joints, and of course they have waist articulation. I know that's not too impressive, but still, you know, it's something, and you can get a number of poses out of them. And of course each of the figures comes with their own stands. Especially the stands are actually comprised in 2 parts, the base and the stand itself. But for Index, she only comes with the base due to the fact that she is exceedingly sturdy. Alright, other than that, what else did this set come with? It comes with something else, and that is a background. And we've actually seen this in various Figmas, for instance Figma Itsuki and Figma Miyuki. But this time we have a miniaturized background as well. First of all, the background is that of the base from Iriya no Sora UFO no Natsu, or shelter, or whatever you want to call it. And we also have a stand. Now the stand, we've seen this previously in the Miyuki Figma review, and there are 2 pieces of double-sided tape. The attention to detail is absolutely phenomenal and fantastic. I'm actually really surprised. Now as for size comparison, I'm sure some of you don't really own Nendoroid Petites. I myself don't really collect them, but seeing that how awesome these are, I absolutely had to get them. So here is Nendoroid Shana compared to Figma Shana, and as you can see, the Nendoroid Petite is actually significantly smaller than the Figma, but that's because it's super deformed, and well, I can say it's around half the size or a third the size of a Figma figure. So stay tuned for the next part of the review where we're going to actually take a look and review the DS game Cross of Venus. And are these figures worth it? Yes, I have to say yes. And if you're going to pick up this game, definitely consider getting the SP box, the SP set. It's really awesome. So this is Actar saying, see you guys in the next episode.